So, finally made it to Santa Ana Suites and Rooms, just outside the main city in Gran Canaria, Las Palmas, I think. It's been a day of travelling basically. I got a car ride to Sema Station, then train from Sema to York, hung around at York for an hour, got the train to Manchester Airport, hung around there for a couple of hours, got the plane to Gran Canaria, and I've been here about half an hour now after a bus ride, about a half-hour bus ride from the airport to the hotel. Well, it's kind of like a self-check-in place, but you can see the view. You're right in the centre of the old town. So this is Santa Ana Square down here in front of us. So there's people sat at the cafe underneath. There is the cathedral, I believe. It's a beautiful place. So I'm here to do the GR131, which is a long distance trail that crosses all of the Canary Islands. And I guess the idea is to do it all in one go and take the ferry between the islands, or take the ferries between the islands. I've done parts of the GR131 on Las Palmas, La Palma, the island, the one that's been erupting recently. I did parts of that on there about a year ago, and I'm here now in Gran Canaria to do the GR131. So I am on kind of like the eastern side of the island. That's where the airport is. Like I said, I got a half-hour bus ride up to the northeastern part, where I've got this room, and then tomorrow I shall be taking a bus for about an hour to the northwestern part of the island, where the trail starts. Now the trail isn't actually marked out as such as the GR131. It does exist, but it doesn't exist as the GR131, which is really strange. So it's kind of made up of other trails. I have picked up a map, a GPX file on Komoot, the mapping app you can get for your phone. Someone has very kindly mapped it all out previously, so I do have all the waypoints laid in. I've just been to a Spar shop tonight to get a few bits of food. I should have brushed up on my Spanish food wording and language before I came, because I've bought some stuff. I'm not entirely certain what it is, but I guess we'll find out when I open the packets up tomorrow. But I've got some water and some biscuits and stuff like that. So yeah, this is the view I have. This is the room. Look at the size of the TV screen. Not that I'm probably going to use it, but it's huge. It's massive. It'd probably kill you if it fell on you. You can see there's all sorts of rubbish strewn around the room already. I will go through a brief description of the gear I've got with me. It's not too exciting, but just for the sake of completionism. But there you go, the bells are going. Or were going. One thing I'm going to have to bear in mind is about 6:30 it gets extremely dark. I was on the bus from the airport, and yeah, it got really dark, so don't want to be getting caught out by that when I'm in the middle of nowhere with a tent. Anyway, probably going to get another drink and maybe something to eat. Alright, gear-wise, I'll start with the boring stuff. We've got water, obviously. We've got money. We've got a bank card, a face mask, headphones, the DJI Pocket 2 case, which I'm using to record this, a pile of, some sort of food. I guess it's salad, tuna, a few biscuits, pastries. There's a little day sack there which packs down. That's going to be really handy. And then that's my food bag and my trash bag and a clothes bag. So, rucksack is the HYPERLITE mountain gear. I think it's the Southwest 3400. It's the one with the all-enclosed pockets on it. It's a DCF pack, and it's in the black DCF, so it's a bit more heavy duty. It's a little heavier, but I've used it a few times already, and I absolutely love it. Mainly because, unlike the Osprey Exos that I was using, there's no the Osprey's got some really annoying little kind of like curves at the bottom of the pack, and it's just dead space. But this is it's just one big, easily accessible, really nicely laid out pocket in the middle, and then it's a roll top closure. It is comfy. It's also got 2 built-in hip pockets at the front, which God knows why Osprey took them off the Exos. It was ridiculous. I don't know if they've put them back on recently or not, I don't know, but and then they've got the shoulder strap pocket for the mobile phone and the water bottle holder as usual. So that's the pack. Yeah, that'll do, mate. You can get a ton of stuff in it. It's supposed to be I think it's supposed to be 40 litres, but trust me, it holds way more than that. After that, we have got a piece of SPINNAKER cloth, which I use as my tent ground sheet. We have got a THERMAREST NEDAIR X-LITE. That's the large version as well. I'm about 6 foot tall. I tried the regular one, and I could get away with it, but sleep's quite important to me on the trail, and when I tried the large one, which is slightly wider and slightly longer, it made such a difference. I do like my comforts on trail, so I sold the regular and bought the large. Spanish phrase book. Yes, that's probably going to get used. Then we have got a bag of electrical goods, which still getting decanted into that, a DCF dry bag. So we've got a USB charger, a couple of mobile power banks and some cables and stuff. My jacket, an Arc'teryx Atom LT with the hood. I love that jacket. It's just fantastic. It's not down insulation. It is synthetic insulation. It's quite light, but it is crazy warm for what it is. It's warmer than what I'm going to need here. But I do love that jacket. It's brilliant, and it handles, with it being synthetic, it handles the rain, if there is any, a little bit better than down does. The tent is in there. It's a tarp tent, double rainbow lithium, carbon pearls, 2-person tent. I mean, it's crazy light. It's just stupid. I'm really looking forward to testing that out in the conditions here, the sort of like warmer weather. Definitely looking forward to getting that set up. That's the pegs for it. If anyone's bothered, that is a DCF tent peg bag from TREDLITE Gear in the UK. TREDLITE Gear. On eBay, I believe he's got his own website now as well. He does, I don't think he does custom orders anymore, but he does do a lot of kind of DCF gear, basically. It's a really cool little bag, actually. Really easy access for your tent pegs. After that, we've got the sleeping bag in a Z-Packs DCF bag. So it's a, what is it? It's a Feathered Friends Hummingbird UL. It's overkill for these conditions, but I only have one sleeping bag, so that's the sleeping bag I've brought. There's also a silk liner in there, because what I'll probably end up doing is use the sleeping bag fully unzipped like a duvet, and just have myself inside the silk liner. There's a Sea to Summit pillow in there as well, inflatable pillow, and a Rab long sleeve merino 120 top for sleeping in. A pair of Oakley sunglasses, don't leave home without them, especially not in these sort of sunny climes. Don't know if I'll need it, won't need deodorant, but as I have to get back on a plane and enter civilization again at the end of this, I thought I'd try and be at least a little bit kind to people. Toothpaste, toothbrush, after bite. Don't think anything will bite me, but it's here. Germaline and wet ones, just in case. That is just a towel, and the toothbrush is in there, and the toothpaste will go in later. Pearls, trekking pearls. I bought some new ones so that they would fit inside the bag. And the good thing about the bag is when you cinch it all down, it's like borderline for cabin bag size, which is why I bought these pearls. My other pearls wouldn't have fit cabin bag. These are a Lecky Micro Vario. The aluminium version, I was going to get the carbon version, but you don't save a great deal of weight, and trekking pearls have actually saved my life once and saved me from injury several times, and I'm not sure I'd trust a carbon pearl to do that. So I went with the aluminium ones just for the extra strength, basically. Then I've got a PETZL ACTIK head torch, a PETZL SPATHA lock knife, DEUCE of Spades trowel, titanium spork, first aid kit with lots of plasters in there because I know what's going to happen. Clothing wise, we've got a merino beanie, merino liner, gloves, probably won't need them. We've got a FILSON shirt for hiking in. We have got a buff because that's going to double as a buff and a face mask. 2 pairs of INJINJI liner toe socks. They're to be used underneath the Darn Tough hiking socks, so fingers crossed I shouldn't get any blisters. 2 pairs of extremely sexy merino supernatural boxers and a pair of Patagonia Strider Pro shorts with the liner cut out because the liner is ridiculously uncomfortable. And then also we've got a Paramo. Now if you don't know Paramo, that's the name, that's how it's spelt. They make some fantastic outdoor clothing. This thing, I've only just started using it again recently. I used it on the West Highland Way. It's a Fuera, F-U-E-R-A. It's a windproof top. It's quite light. It's hooded, as you can see. It's got a nice deep zip. It's got a nice huge chest pocket that's zipped at both sides. It cuts out all the wind. It handles mild rain quite well. I'm not saying it's waterproof, it isn't, but it's water repellent. And it's just a really cool layering piece to have. So basically all I've got top-wise is a shirt, a short sleeve shirt, this, and my jacket. I haven't brought any waterproof gear because I'm not envisioning needing it. And I haven't brought, you'll notice the lack of a stove. Mainly because I'm only here for like 4 or 5 days. I can go without a stove, and last time I ended up lugging around this huge gas canister because you couldn't find small gas canisters. I just don't see the point in it at all, so I'm happy just to eat cold stuff while I'm on the trail. And then, like I say, the food's just going to get bagged up tonight or tomorrow morning. So yeah, that's about it. It's quite a simple setup. I love walking in these shorts. Anyone that knows me, you'll know that I'm in shorts at work all the time. I don't really like going to work in trousers anymore. I got used to the shorts, so hiking in like 22, 23 degrees, definitely want shorts. And the Filson shirt's a new addition, but I've got some other Filson stuff, and I do like it. It's vented at the back, it's got mesh in there, it's quite lightweight, and it's quick drying, so it should be ideal for what I want. So yeah, that's the gear. Don't think there's anything else to say about it. I've bored you long enough. That's 10 minutes of me rambling about useless crap laid on a bed. So I'll be off now.